The terror chickens have certainly come home to roost for Pakistan. Pakistan, which has been since decades a source of terrorism in its immediate neighbourhood, including India and Afghanistan, is now complaining about being a victim of cross-border terrorism. The country has seen a spate of terror attacks on its security forces as well as common citizens, especially in restive Balochistan province. The latest suicide bombing on September 29 in Mastung killed over 50 people. It was Hillary Clinton who had once warned Pakistan that if you have snakes in your backyard, it won't only bite your neighbors. Pakistan is now certainly feeling the ill effects of using terror as its state policy for many decades against India and Afghanistan. In September, 136 people were killed and 144 people were injured in 65 terror attacks across Pakistan. Most terror attacks in Pakistan happen in Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. In 2022, 643 people died in terror attacks in Pakistan. In first 6 months of 2023, 389 people died in 271 terror attacks. Since 2001, about 80,000 people have died in terror attacks across Pakistan. Pakistan says that most of the terror attacks in the recent past have been orchestrated by Afghan citizens who escaped across the border after committing the attacks. So now, Pakistan has decided it will deport around 1.7 million Afghan refugees who are living illegally in the country. This decision has further escalated tensions with the Taliban rulers in Kabul. Currently, there are 4.4 million Afghans living in Pakistan, of which around 1.7 million are unregistered. The Taliban have called the decision unacceptable. The behavior of Pakistan against Afghan refugees is unacceptable, Taliban government spokesperson Zabihullah Mujahid wrote on social media site X. Mujahid also denied allegations by Islamabad that Afghan citizens were responsible for a string of suicide attacks in Pakistan. While Pakistani law enforcement has been consistently apprehending and repatriating undocumented Afghan individuals who have entered the country without proper documentation in recent years, this marks the first instance in which the government has declared a substantial crackdown on illegal immigration. However, the move will be difficult to execute due to the sheer number of Afghans living in Pakistan and may further strain ties between the neighbors. Already, the Taliban and Pakistani security forces have exchanged fire on the porous borders. In the most recent exchange on October 4 at the Chaman border post in Balochistan, Afghan security forces killed 2 Pakistani civilians. Pakistan has decided to expel Afghan refugees at a time when the country has been facing an uptick in terror incidents. The outlawed Pakistani Taliban routinely claim these attacks on Pakistani security forces. The Pakistan government as well as its military have repeatedly warned Afghanistan for providing safe haven to the terrorists involved in the bombings. The attacks have also affected ties between Pakistan and Taliban, which was once Islamabad's close ally. However, the rise in terror attacks in Pakistan also shows that sooner or later one has to pay the price for hosting terror factories. A Times online report.
Stay with the Times of India for news breaks, analysis, interviews and events. We bring you stories from your neighbourhood and from across the globe as well. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the like button and press the bell icon so you don't miss any of our videos.